All right. Geez, I have to do all that over again? Okay, well, we were brought to you by Drag Insights, app.draginsights.com. We will go through a racer stats today, as usual. Um, Tim Stickles, Gutters by Design. You saw his logo up there, even though you didn't hear any sound. And your logo can be right here. And I promise I'll have the sound working properly if you want to join our show. So hit us up, classracingtoday@gmail.com, if you want to sponsor Flash News, driver interviews, or the Class Racing Today podcast. Okay, let's get into it. There wasn't a whole lot of racing this weekend, but a lot of things were decided. We were in Pomona for the national event Auto Club Finals. And the number one qualifiers were Steve Wan, AA stock automatic, in his 1963 Plymouth Savoy, 964.1 on a 1070 index. He's 105.9 under. Congrats on that number one qualifying position, Steve Wan. In Superstock, Angelo DiCarlo, Superstock H Automatic, 1966 Corvette. This car is really nice. I saw it in person in Indy. 962.1 on a 1060 index. He was 979 under. So congrats, Angelo DiCarlo. Stock was a mineshaft by one car. Jeff Jerome qualified number 29. He went 859 under. So everybody thank Jeff Jerome for doing that. How did he get rewarded? Well, he got a first round matchup against the slow roller, the 1980 Plymouth Horizon. You had to wait on the starting line for all of 6 seconds in his A-stock automatic Plymouth, I believe he has. And he got taken out by the slow roller. Slow roller was dead on. I think a 1690 on a 1690 and 020 on the tree. Something ridiculous like that. So poor Jeff Jerome. And way to go, slow roller. I can't remember who the slow roller driver is, though. But in stock Eliminator, Randy Lynn Ship versus Jeff Taylor in the final. Jeff Taylor gets his 49th win. He's got a factory stock B 2012 Camaro. Randy Lynn, as you all know, D stock automatic, 1967 Firebird, classic car. She dialed 1068. She got an 88 light and ran 1099. I don't know what happened there. Maybe somebody can comment. Did she spin the tires? She obviously shut it off. Didn't run anywhere close to where she was trying to run. And her light was awful, unlike her. And Jeff Taylor in the factory stock B Camaro, he dialed 925, cut an 041 light, and ran a 942. He was able to shut it off and coast to a victory. Let's look up Jeff Taylor on Drag Insights. He was running factory stock B, and I already have him up here to save some time. app.draginsights.com. Search out his name. I'm going to check out his stats in factory stock B, because that's where he just won right now. So his win percentage in factory stock B, 74.5%. Not bad. Average ET is a 931.2. His average dial-in's a 929.4. So he runs about 2 over on average. And his average reaction time's an 028. He's killer. And that probably gives him the room to shut off down there a little bit. Anyways, congrats, Jeff Taylor. 49 wins. Superstock, Jimmy DeFrank. So, 2 superstars, both under the California car cover banner, winning at Pomona. DeFrank, Superstock C Modified, 2006 Cobalt, takes out Angelo DiCarlo, who was the number one qualifier, made it all the way to the final. He's got the 66 Corvette in Superstock H Automatic. Good lights by both drivers. DeFrank's 014 dials an 898, runs a 917 with a 9. Right? So, oof. Wow, he's over by a ton. Angelo DiCarlo dials 968, 018 light, and breaks out by 22 thou, runs 965.8. Taking way too much at the finish line. So, the win goes to Jimmy DeFrank there. I don't know if he had some problems or issues or what happened. He still went 150 miles an hour. Somebody can comment and let me know. Jimmy DeFrank picks up his 21st win. Let's check him out. Superstock C Modified. Superstock C Modified. Jimmy DeFrank. So, app.draginsights.com. Click on drivers. And then I'll search out Jimmy DeFrank. All I have to do is start typing in DeFrank. And it shows me right there. There's Tony, there's Jimmy. We're looking up Jimmy right now. And C Modified he was running. So we will look at the C Modified stats. 75.95 win percentage. Average reaction time's 029. He's really good too. His average ET is 893 with a 4. He His average dial-in's an 889 with an 8. Interesting is average qualifying position. That's another good stat to know. Qualifies number 30 on average. So Jeff Taylor, I believe, was qualified number 33 on average. They're kind of middle of the pack kind of drivers. So app.dragonsites.com. If you're not on there yet, don't know what you're waiting for. Okay, now points were decided in Stock Eliminator. Jerry Emmons. Oh, I had to think which one it was for a second. Jerry Emmons got the Stock Eliminator Championship here. So let's see. He passed Joe Santangelo. He got 647 points. He won first round. 002 light in the first round, by the way. His opponent red lit. And he staged second round for a bye, and that was all he needed. That put him ahead, 647 points, and he got the championship over Joe Santangelo, who had 633 points. Santangelo was out there, and I think he red lit in the first round. He had to get to the final round, I was told, in order for him to change his points standing in any way. So congratulations, Jerry Emmons, 1969 Camaro, world champion. Actually, not even sure if that's his first or if he's had more than that. Maybe somebody can let me know. He's said he's going to come on the podcast. And in case he forgot, everybody go remind him that he wants to come on Class Racing Today podcast and talk all about his championship season. And as you all know, Greg Stanfield clinched Superstock World Championship about 2 weeks ago, I think it was. So nothing new there. He picked up his, fifth, I think, World Championship. So congrats to Greg Stanfield again. And, let's pull up his other picture too, because this is my favorite one. Or could it have possibly been his favorite picture? This is his happiest moment here. Him meeting me. So congrats, Greg Stanfield. You are not only a world champion, but you have friends in high places. All right. By the way, has anybody heard about this Sportsman Bonus Fund out of D4? This was amazing. Let me show you guys this thing here, okay? Roger Brogdon, I believe, put this on. Did the drivers have to put up any money to join this? D4, if you won Comp Eliminator, Cody Lane, who I thought was out of Washington. I thought he was a D6 driver, but I don't know anything. He picked up $50,000 for winning D4 Comp Eliminator. Is that the way that worked? Or was this like an overall Comp Eliminator type of thing? I don't have the comp points standings right in front of me. I only track stock, super stock, and factory stock, but that is a hell of a payday. And then super stock, since Greg Stanfield not only was world champion, I think he gets 15 grand for that. He gets an extra 10 grand for winning the Division 4 championship, on top of what you get for winning the Division 4 championship, which I believe is like 3 to 5 grand. If anybody knows what you get for division championship, let me know about that. And then Wes Neely was the D4 champ, so he gets 10 grand. Good for Wes Neely. He was on the unlucky end of a couple races. But man, this program's amazing. So somebody let me know if drivers had to did they have to put in for that, like a Calcutta, or was that just all donated by Roof Tech and Roger Brogdon? Because my goodness, that's amazing. All right, thanks, Bob Keister. Cody Lane is D6. He left his stuff in D4 because of the bonus he was putting up. Well, that's a way to get drivers to come into D4. That's amazing. So way to go. All right, what else did I want to cover here? Because I had a list about a mile long. Oh yeah, Mason Dixon Tri-State Stock Super Stock Association race. I've raced in this one a couple times before. And a good friend of mine actually won this past weekend, Bob Bender. So this was a combo that Mike Carr and his mom Wendy Carr used to run. I don't know if they get out there as much anymore, but it's a great well-run race. $2,000 to win, no matter what the car count is. And if the car count's higher, we had 67 cars. I won this race in 2016, and they put up extra money. I think it was 2,500 to win that day. So way to go, Bob Bender and Tri-State Stock Super Stock Association, if that's still the banner that it flies under. Bob has an O-Stock automatic 1969 Kingswood wagon, and he beat Pi Dent in the final round. And I believe Bob had some killer lights. So, way to go, Bob. Glad to see you out there and glad to see you winning. All right. What else? Got to go back to the list. One of these days I'll have multiple monitors. I can do all this on the fly. The 2022 Lucas Oil Drag Racing Series schedules are out. Go on NHRAracer.com. Check out your division schedule. Division 1 looks pretty busy. I actually see Atco Dragway on there twice. I don't know if that's a typo or not, but that's amazing if it is because I only live about 45 minutes away from there. And it also tells me that that track is going to remain a racetrack next year. And that was a very, we were nervous about that. That was a cause of concern. The factory experimental class. Somebody comment, let me know if anything new has happened. I saw Jeff Turk was already working on building a car. I think he had B&B building him something, a drag pack of some kind. But this class looks to be pretty cool for 2022, an exhibition, and then I guess they will run a full season in 2023 based on the interest of next year's exhibition. Excellent. So somebody let us know what's going on in the FX world. 5-speed manual. 10.5 tire, steel body though, right? And steel rocker panels, all that good stuff. Tube chassis though, I believe is allowed. And minimum weights of 26-25, I think, for all three makes, and 2019 and newer on the cars. So you can't have an older Cobra Jet or drag pack or whatever. It has to be 2019 or newer. This upcoming weekend, Carolina Class Racers Association has the Thanksgiving Classic Throwdown. So this is sounds like a good race to go to. Now the payouts that are being shown there are for the bracket classes, but the Carolina Class Racers Association is taking place there. And let's see. Somebody's commenting here. Excellent. Thank you. Okay. Thanks, Brian. And Gary Ewing. Cool. Anybody want to comment about this Coastal Plains Dragway here? And this Carolina Class Racers Association? I know Mike and Brent Posey are involved in this. And I appreciate whoever sent this to me. I can't remember who it was. It was somebody on Facebook. But hope to see you guys there. And also, there's a Hemi Shootout, we're calling it, going on down in Belle Rose. It actually started yesterday. And I saw Steven Yanis head there. I saw a couple other big names heading there. So this looks to be pretty cool. Maybe somebody can get some video for us and let us know what's going on. And keep us updated on the results. And somebody let us know what the payout is for this race. Because, I can't imagine people like to take their Hemis out when the payout's not going to be worth, one trip down the track in one of those cars. So let us know what's going on there. And good luck to all the drivers that headed there. I'm headed to PRI December 9th to the 12th. So I hope to see anybody there. Hit me up. Send me a text. Send me an email. And I'll try and meet up with you. My first time going. And we're looking forward to it. My wife's coming with me. It's going to be fun. Contingency Corner. Just to keep everybody updated on the contingency payments that I've received. I just got a couple more. So in the order in which they were all received, obviously my NHRA check came about a week and a half after the event. Summit Racing right away. VP right away. Jegs right away. Ford not too far behind. Jessel not far behind. Simpson Seatbelts. I heard no emails from them. I got no W-9 requests. I got nothing. A check just showed up in the mail. So thank you. Edelbrock Comp Cams. They just arrived last week. So thank you, Edelbrock and Comp Cams. They are all under the same banner. And Moser Axles just received their payment. So that was the last I received. So those are all the companies I've gotten so far from my win on September 12th, 2021. Today's November 18th. So we are talking 2 months and 6 days after the event win. Checks are still coming in. I've gotten an email correspondence from Denso Spark Plugs. And they offer a direct deposit feature. So I filled that out, but I haven't gotten the money yet. Hopefully I filled it out properly. Have heard nothing from ARP, Mickey Thompson, QA1, and K&N, but I can't really blame K&N because that was me forgetting to check their box on the contingency form. the day after the race, so on November 13th, I immediately emailed NHRA, K&N Contingency, somebody that works at K&N, telling them all, I have the oil filter, I forgot to check the box, here's pictures of the car, here's pictures of it on Thursday, here's pictures of it on Sunday, here's the oil filter is still on the motor, I haven't even changed it since then, but no response from K&N. I really hope they can come around and help me out, because I could really use that $300. Last but not least, if anybody's interested in purchasing cars, I got a couple Cobra Jets, if anybody's interested. A 2010 Cobra Jet, number 36, and actually one of only 8, I believe, with the stick shift in it. So, never been raced. And 2012 Cobra Jet, number 4. Super Cobra Jets, too, by the way, which is the, 4.0 supercharger pulley. This one's never been raced also. So I got a 2010 Cobra Jet, 2012 Cobra Jet, both never been raced. Anybody interested, hit me up. Also, a 2015 Shelby GT350 Anniversary Edition, one of only 100 made. And that is it's only got 31 miles on it. So all these cars garage kept. The Cobra Jets were never raced. This Shelby, never really driven on the street, other than like maybe moving it around the garage a little bit or getting delivered to the garage. So 2015 Shelby GT350 Anniversary Edition with track package, 31 miles on it. 2010 Cobra Jet, 2012 Cobra Jet, both real Watson built Cobra Jets that have never been raced. Hit me up if you are interested. All right, guys, I think that's it. Oh, Matt Lisa, let's see. Mickey Thompson has someone doing contingency. I'm also waiting from Indy. All right, so Matt Lisa won Indy the week before I won the Keystones. K&N won't send money unless you tag them on social media. Okay, all right, I got to see about that. All right, I will gladly tag them on social media. But thanks for that info, Matt Lisa. Anybody else have any info pertaining to contingency? Let us know. I apologize for my microphone not working in the beginning. I will get this stuff squared away and try to be, more on top of it. Still learning this software. All right, guys, thanks a lot. I actually have to go. I'm on the clock for work, and starting in 1 minute. Actually, it's 11 o'clock, starting right now. So thank you for joining me for Flash News. My name is Bobby Fazio, and today was Thursday, November 18th, 2021. Have a good day. Take care. Be safe. Anybody that's racing down in Belrose, and anybody that's heading out to PRI, hope to see you there. See ya.